Today we're out here with our Gforce G25 AR-15 style shotgun. Now I'm going to just do a quick function test. We're going to fire some ammo through it today. And then I got the drum. We're going to do 20 rounds in the drum and see if we can get the drum to work and function in the gun. Then I'm going to go and run some 3-inch mag through here to check it out. Now this one has a different gas system than the other GF25. This one's just, it comes straight down around the barrel. There's no underlug or... So we'll get going. I got 5 slugs in here, and this is 2 3/4 ammo. So we're going to see what we can do here. Yeah. One little hang-up, but this one's still pretty stiff. I haven't fired a lot through it, but we'll see if we can break it in a little. Alright, next I have a 10-round magazine, and this is loaded with an assortment of just about every brand of shot shell that I have. Rios, the foreign ones, Russian. There's a couple slugs mixed in here. And we're just going to see if we could cycle it. Alright, it cycled all of them. Didn't hold open. Could have been shell didn't have enough pop. Alright, so far so good. Like I said, this one hasn't had a lot of rounds through it, but that was a whole different brands of ammo and didn't stop. I don't know what caused that hang up with the other one. We can run 5 more of those just to see. Alright, I guess it's drum time. Alright, we have our defense port drum, 20 round drum. They used to make 25s, but 20 or 15 is what you find. The 15 round Pro Mag failed. It would drop out of the G99, and it did fit in this GF25 and the Centurion, but it malfunctioned. So I have this one, this Proforce 20 round. It does fit in all 3 shotguns, and when you fire it, it stays. But because I had so much trouble with that, I tried this with just like 5 or 8 rounds. This is the first time I've loaded all 20, so it's a full mag. Did a separate video talking about loading this. These things are finicky, they're expensive, and nobody guarantees if it'll fit in your gun, and it varies, okay, because the one that was supposed to fit in a G99 would just drop out of it. So alright, so we got the drum in there. I got this loaded with what the hell is that? It's the shotgun shells from Spain. I forget it, but it's double-aught buckshot. And I didn't want to snap it back and it goes. So let's see what happens. Ooh, that was not good. That Rio shotgun shell. Alright, there's no obstructions. But I don't know what that was. That did. Alright, well, here we go. Ooh, there was fire coming out of that one. I don't think it has anything to do with the magazine. It has more to do with the ammo. Okay, and this does not have a hold open. So when you're empty, you're empty. Well, I'm going to have to say the drum works. This ammunition was doing all kinds of strange things. There was fire flying out of the chamber. We had that one, it sounded like just the primer went off. I don't know, but I'm going to have to say the magazine worked. There was one that kind of hung a little, and that was after the flame shot out of the receiver. So that is, I believe, the ammunition. I know Rio shotgun shells, when we shot them and trapped there was all kinds of issues with them because we get them at a discount, and a lot of people would shoot them, and they always had problems with them. I always shot a Remington or Winchester product. And that's why I had to give the sport up. It was too expensive. It was too expensive to keep up with it. Alright, so now we're going to go and we're going to run 5 slugs in there, like the first part of the test, and see if we can redo that without any failures. Yeah. Oh, that didn't. Well, and again, I'm going to have to say that is an ammunition thing. Because it did cycle that 10 round magazine through there fairly well. Yeah, the ammo, and like with the drum would have worked, but what we're going to do, I'm going to get some 3-inch mags, and we're going to wrap up the testing today. I'm going to fire some 3-inch magnums through here and see how it functions. Okay, when people were asking me about what kind of ammo to use in these to get them to cycle, you got to go with a 2 3/4 shell about 1,300 feet per second, 13.5 and up. Now the 3-inch mags, I'm looking at them like this number 4 buck. Compared to a 2 3/4 shell, I think this has 47 pellets, and the other one has like 27 pellets. But this is only going 1,200 and some feet per second. Same with the buckshot round. We'll try a few of those. The number 4, and all you're getting using a 3-inch shell is you're getting more weight out, more pellets, and actually is slightly a few hundred feet per second less. But there is a difference. These things, we're going to see how they function in this gun. Now we'll see how this goes. Yeah, bit of a difference. Whoa, that was snappy, but it can handle it. Actually, I think if you run 3" through this, it'll more or less not malfunction, because these things are coming out. But no harm to the gun, but there is a difference in the felt recoil on these. But I'm going to save the other 2 boxes I got, because I think somebody may be interested in them when they get these. But so far, this thing, I believe the ammo quality is the thing. This thing functions okay. This gas system is pretty robust and simple. But now we've broke it in a little. Let me see if it'll fire lighter loads. Alright, we're going to try some of those Gforce loads. See if they can cycle this action here. Holy shit. They did. Well, I'll be. Maybe after you do break it in, it works. Just going to try to give you an idea of the devastation. This is about the distance we're shooting. I don't know, I can say 30 feet or so. But that was mainly the slugs there. It kind of tore that up. These guns pattern halfway decent. I mean, they're pretty good. I mean, there's a bit there. That was the number 4 in that, and this was double-aught buck. You know, firing out of there as fast as I can. So it all depends on the quality of ammo. But as is, these are, as far as I'm concerned, for a shotgun, it's pretty accurate, pretty lethal. Now that I got it broke in, I'm going to see if it fires that light stuff. I want to get a clean target up. Alright, so I got that Gforce dynamic defense to work, and that stuff usually did. In this first cartridge already, it looks all bent up and that on the mouth. But it chambered. I'm surprised. And people have been telling me, well, if you break the guns in, they'll use the lower powered shells. And I didn't see that. I don't know if just firing this thing pretty heavy today by itself did it. I may have to go back to the ones that I still have and see if I can get this ammo to work. But in the pump, this stuff patterned fantastic. So let's see, this is 10 rounds of the Gforce. Let me see if I can get it to run. Shoot a little low. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's patterning fairly well. But it didn't lock the mag back. But actually patterned pretty good. I like it. So we'll go take a look at the pattern. It's starting to rain, and then we'll wrap it up for today. Well, other than where that wad ripped a hole in there, it was patterning pretty well with the 10 shots I did. It was going kind of low at first, and then I adjusted the sight picture, and knowing just to aim a tad bit higher, I was able to be right on. Okay, and That's pretty damn good. For cheap crappy ammo and a shotgun, it functioned. The only thing it didn't do was lock back. No big deal. Okay. So, it looks like this one ain't that bad of a deal. I'll do a review in the end when we get a better look at everything. Alright. Hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned.